exciting for the other inductees, and congratulations to Lauren and to Chris and to so many other people that are being honored for wonderful work in swimming this year. I would like to thank the nominating committee for such an honor, and it is truly an honor which I've carried a long time with me to my grave, I guess. In the audience, thanks to so many people who are here, I had names associated, but I'm going to cut it short and simply say, at my table, Betsy and I have 6 children, 5 of them are here. Okay, no big deal. Oh yes, it is a big deal. From Bangor, Maine, from South China, Maine that is, from Seattle, Washington, from Wisconsin, and from Colorado Springs, and Colorado Springs, son Jeff brought his son as well. And also, I want to honor or thank Beth Hamlin, who is our Associate Director in our summer school, which Betsy and I run successfully for 49 years. And she's here, as well as a number of swimmers, and thank you so much, a number of swimmers from the classes primarily from 1985 to 1990. They have been together, they have surprised me at home sometimes, and they've just been together. We've been to a lot of their weddings, and thank you for joining me here today. Last, I certainly want to thank my wife Betsy, who over the years has supported me and helped me in so many ways to keep me sane, dedicated, healthy, and excited always about the work that I do with the young children. As you know, I began my work at Hebron Academy many years ago, and I know Lauren, in her talk, mentioned Harold Clausen. Well, at that time, I competed against him, and also George Crimmins, and together, we always traveled to the national championships, and they were mentors for me. I learned so much from them. And that was a long time ago, and some great men back in those days. After 9 years in Pennsylvania, I returned to the University of Maine to start that program. There with me, all during those years, as a great friend, assistant to me, and also coach of the women's team, with Jeff Red. And I thank him for being here, and we've enjoyed many, many moments together since that time. I also would like to throw in a special thanks, not only as he is part of the nominating committee, but as a good long-time friend. And Robbie McDonald did mention that he was on my first team, and that was quite an experience. That team, as they appeared before me on the first day of practice, all in cutoffs and shorts. And I said, where am I going with this? And I told them in the balcony, as I told them, and there were about 35 people in the balcony, and I said to them, in 4 years we are going to have a championship. I finished my talk and we went down onto the deck so I could just watch them swim. No speed involved, watch them swim. And I think the numbers were down to 28. But it was fun, Robbie. I could write a book just by stories. Many, many stories of my experiences at the University of Maine. Stories that tell or try to convince swimmers of what I'm talking about. Why do we work on the finishes? Why do we work on the turns? Why should you exit the water this way and put your hand in this way? All these things, and I have stories that go along with every one of them. And if anybody raises their hand and says, I want to hear one, I'll give you 10. But anyway, off we go. Alumni return. Alumni, now Plymouth State University alumni return, and we have a get-together after the alumni meet, and always they'll ask me, would you tell us a story? And very often that's the same one, but I have a lot of fun with that, but they're so meaningful. Swimming and diving to me And to most of you in this room, but not outside, swimming and diving are complex sports. It's not as if you're going to tell them what to do, tell them how to stroke, and then put them in the water and train them. It's more than that. How do you finish a race? How do you teach them how to be aggressive going into a wall on a turn and not playing defense? How do you turn correctly? How do you push off the wall? How do you streamline? How do you make the transition so that you have power coming out of and off that wall? How do you teach them how to train? What does a taper mean? How do you train for a taper? And you know, you can't taper from nothing, folks. And then they have to learn that. One of the things I found more recently is you have to teach some of them how to be a competitor. How to focus. How to focus. No, not on that. How to focus in swimming on what the job is and how you're going to achieve it. All of these things, to me, make the sport tremendously interesting. I love swimming and diving. And just a little bit about diving, just a second or two, because I'm not going to repeat many of the same things. To many, diving is go to the end of the board, jump up, and do a somersault. No. No. There's so much to the basics, the teaching of the basics, the drill. How do you get there? Again, how to be a competitor, what it takes. This is all the things that help me stay alive and excited as anything about the sport. When am I going to retire? Not going to do it. And she's going to support me in that, I know. I have one thing I do all the time, and this is another thing which carries me into all of the phases of learning to swim and to make people good, very good, and great. What? Any of you remember that? What?
Oh, God, yes.
What? Does anybody know how long that is? 3 tenths. 6 tenths of a second. I can hit it on the button most every time. What? 6 tenths of a second. Can you pick that up on a turn? Can you be more aggressive and pick it up? Can you pick it up on the turn itself? Can you pick it up on the push-off? Let alone the technique. All these are the little things that go into swimming. You can be great. Look at it. How much did you just take off on 100 just by doing that? I don't know. Let me see. The kids are trying to figure that out. 1.8 seconds. 1.8 seconds? My goodness. I'm a 101 freestyle. I could be doing under a minute. So this is what keeps me excited about the sport. I love it, I love it, I love it. And more than that, I'm blessed to be able to work so long with young children and to know that, in a little bit, Lauren spoke about, and to know that I've been able to touch them in some way. To help them grow into good people who can meet life with vigor and excitement, to be positive thinkers, to be confident, to be fair, and to care for one another. With the guidance, love, support, and strength from my wife, Betsy, I will continue this wonderful journey as long as I can.